welcome to Nottingham Trent University. Court B. Action between Sevenoaks and Leeds Chariots PFC. Leeds currently sit top of the table. Looking to add to that with a game here. Another 5-game weekend for Leeds. Not very often that the fixtures work. There's the first 2 league weekends that it's 5-game weekend. But it's definitely gone in the advantage of Leeds currently, as I mentioned, top of the table. Just, as the teams go through the speed test. Sevenoaks already done theirs, but Leeds having a few issues with speed test, I believe. Harrison Taylor looking like he's either making some final adjustments to his chair, and Dan Rigby enters the speed test. Let's have a look at the top 6 teams as the table stands live. If it works, it'll work. I'm not sure if it'll work. Oh, there it is. I can't quite see. Let's have a look without the coming up. So we've got, currently West Brom are top. Leeds Chariots sitting second in the league, on the live league, but could return to the top with a win here against Sevenoaks. Teesside third, 17 points. Aspire for 16 points. Newcastle United and Villa Rockets, who played each other earlier this morning in the 9:15 game, sit 5th and 6th respectively. The bottom 6, while we wait for Leeds and the referees to be ready. Greenbank, Sevenoaks 9th with 7 points. West Bromwich Albion Fossils 10th, also on 7 points. And then in the bottom 2 at the minute, it's slightly wrong. So nothing to worry for Nottinghamshire fans. They're not in the relegation zone. It is actually Norwich who will sit bottom, and Middlesbrough who sit second bottom. Let's have a look at the Sevenoaks squad as they come in for their huddle, pre-match huddle. We've got number 7, Harry Bestwick, number 8, Kyle Alexander, number 9, James Mason, who's wearing the keeper jersey, and number 10, Miles Miller. Coaches is Ian Haywood and Miles Miller. Never scared to get a bit of input, is Miles. But yeah, just the 4 players have notably been in attendance for the last 2 running weekends. So no room for error. If the chair breaks, if the player's injured or a player's ill, I'll have to field 3 players. Let's have a look at the Leeds squad as they come in for their pre-match huddle. Russ Rigby, coach, having his last say before the players across the line to have a chat, to have a play, sorry. So we've got Jack Britton, Jack Maxwell, team full of Jacks so far. Lewis Harris, number 12, number 21, Dan Rigby, number 44, Harrison Taylor. Sevenoaks taken to the field to do one more round of warming up. The man in charge of this game in the centre will be Paul Yates. Travelled from Middlesbrough. Fairly recently involved in the sport. Be sort of within the last 7 years maybe. Called in the captains to do the coin toss. We've got Megan, the assistant ref, and Pete on the right hand side as you're looking. Pete Westmoreland. A change about from the decided, not sure who that'll be, but I suspect it might be Jim Mason who's asked for that switch. Maybe he's wanting the wind advantage. Not that there is any. We play here indoors, Nottingham Trent University. Hoping for an open game, as it was yesterday when I commentated on Villa versus Sevenoaks. Jack Britton taking up centre spot on the attack. Gets pulled immediately for a collision. Yeah. Sevenoaks trying to play out from the back. Starting with the goalkeeper, playing it out wide to Miles Miller. It just peters out for a Sevenoaks sideline. Miles Miller turns. It's Jack Maxwell battling it out on the right hand side as you're looking. Tries to get the flick. Does a 180, but it's well defended by Lewis Harris. Kyle Alexander sends the ball down the line, and again back to Miles Miller, but out for another sideline to Sevenoaks. First minute and a half been hugely dominated on that right hand side by Sevenoaks. Jim Mason sends the ball goalwards. Very dangerous play because the means they've got no one back when they do that set piece, which Leeds would fancy the chances against a open net, I'm sure. Harry Bestwick battling it out with Lewis Harris in the centre of the pitch. Harry Bestwick. Lewis Harris comes out on top, sends it over to Jack Maxwell, but it's cut out by Jim Mason, who shoots, but it's blocked. Only as far as Miles Miller, who manages to get the swing and out for a sideline for the Kent Bay side. Miles Miller cheekily tries a shot or to win a corner. Well, it ends up out for a goal kick. And I've just realised I haven't pressed the kick off on the old iPad that we've been given. So I do apologise. Got Harry Bestwick trying to push for a corner. That's what he'll want against Jack Britton. But he flicks it to Kyle Alexander, who manages to deflect it off Jack Britton for a sideline. Another one that'll go straight down the line and try to be fired across. Nearly does. Possible 2-on-1 that was flagged but not given. Dan Rigby takes up position on the left hand side. Lewis Harris sends it down to current top goal scorer Jack Maxwell, who has a shot on goal. It's well saved by Jim Mason. Jack Maxwell lays it off to Lewis Harris. But 2-on-1 is given in favour of Sevenoaks. Jack Maxwell cleared away. Up for a goal kick. Lewis Harris takes it. No cover behind him. That won't trouble. The confidence will be flying through the Leeds camp with them sitting near the top. And Rigby over to Jack Britton. Kyle Alexander battling away. Gets around it. Captain for Sevenoaks. Does very well. Weaving in and out. Does excellent to not give a foul there. Hit the ball with some power. So close to his competitor. And win a sideline. Dan Rigby will be a bit frustrated with that one, as he has no option but to hit out for a sideline. Miles sends it to Kyle Alexander. Miles Miller cuts it out but doesn't quite get round it in time. So it'll be Leeds sideline further up the pitch. Dan Rigby sends it over. It's well defended. Miles Miller, who's took up the position of player coach this season. Dan Rigby flicks it towards goal, but out it goes for a sideline for Leeds after the deflection off Mason. Harry Bestwick cuts it out. Drives it up the pitch as far as the halfway line, where Lewis Harris meets him with some force. Jack Maxwell, current, as mentioned before, league top goal scorer. Looking for a flick. Can he get it? Can, but it's not accurate enough. But it will go out for a Leeds sideline. Struck with force. Lewis Harris. Miles Miller pushing out as far as Lewis Harris. Sevenoaks seem to have a grip of the good grip of the game at the start, but in the last sort of 3 minutes it's been all Leeds. Just as I say, that Sevenoaks attack Miles gets the flip. That'll be a 2-on-1. A little bit harsh in my eyes, but it's probably the right decision. Thought the referee had blown his whistle there, but he hadn't. Miles Miller now. Lewis Harris makes a tackle. Takes it up the field. Harris just working out which route would be better. Decides to hit it straight at the Sevenoaks keeper. Miles scoops it up, takes it, which is the plan all along from Sevenoaks. That'll be a Leeds ball. Dan Rigby sends it into danger, but fizzles out to be nothing. It's a disappointing ball from Dan Rigby. I think fatigue's starting to show because there was an England camp and an England development camp here, well, in St George's Park on the Friday before Nationals. Maybe 3 days is a bit too much for the players. Lewis Harris, Jack Maxwell. Lewis Harris back to Jack Maxwell. Miles Miller intercepts, sends it back to Jack Maxwell. He won him, not intentionally. Lewis Harris. Miles Miller intercepts. Bit of confusion whether the ball went out there or not. Been a substitution. Harrison Taylor has come on and made way for him. Is Dan Rigby. Confirmation will be soon on your screen for that. Lewis Harris sends it up. Harrison Taylor with the shot. Well defended. Harrison Taylor has a swing at it. Tell you what, it seemed to have opened up a bit more for Leeds. Now Harrison Taylor's took up position for Dan Rigby. Lewis Harris scores. It's a goal. A lot easier than what Sevenoaks would have wanted. But it's Jack Maxwell. No, it's not, sorry. It's Lewis Harris with the goal, who just dribbled it in. Big shock, but there is a discussion going on with the referee, but it has been given. I think it could be something separate too about the goal. Maybe something to do with the substitution, Dan Rigby, who made way. But just as I was saying that the game's opening up, a goal comes, which isn't good for Sevenoaks, but sure the Leeds contingent won't complain about how easy it was. And Lewis Harris builds on it, takes it towards goal. Can he do an exact repeat? He hits it towards Taylor Harrison Taylor. Different style goal kick there from Jim Mason. Kyle Alexander dribbles the ball up the pitch. Jack Maxwell lures him in and wins the sideline. Kyle Alexander gives away a corner. No, sideline it'll be. Swung in but fizzles out to a dribble. Jack Maxwell penalised for crashing in. Sent up to Lewis Harris. A 2-on-1 will be given in the favour of Leeds. Too many Sevenoaks Spurs around the box. 5 minutes left. I know it says 8 on the clock that you can see, but silly me, forgot to start it. One day it'll be faultless. Paul Yates gives a 2-on-1 for Sevenoaks. Jack Maxwell. Harry Bestwick leaves it go for a sideline. Harry Bestwick. Cross cut out. Leeds ball. Harry Bestwick. Been fairly quiet this game. Harry sends it to Kyle Alexander. Miles Miller hits it on the 360. Harry Bestwick shoots. It's a goal. What a well worked goal that is. Just as I said, commentators curse. Harry Bestwick's been quiet. He strikes that ball in. Brilliant 360 ball from Miles Miller across the face of the goal and netted at the back stick. Harry Bestwick. Fantastic, well worked goal. Leeds had let Sevenoaks come into this a little bit too much, but a goal like that, you just got to sit there and applaud because it was so well worked. Like I said, 1, 2, 3 and in. Great game. 3 minutes left of the first half. We've still got a minimum 23 minutes to play. And it's a fantastic game so far. Lewis Harris, Jack Maxwell tries to send it to Lewis Harris's way again, but doesn't quite happen. Jack Maxwell keeps it in play. Gets a flick, but Mason clears it out for a sideline. Jack Maxwell tries to get it across the face goal. Doesn't quite get through, but still plenty of work to be done. Harrison Taylor battling away with number 9 Mason wearing the goalkeeping jersey. Miles Miller takes it out. It's only met by Lewis Harris, so he can't get very far. It's tucked back into the Sevenoaks danger area. Jack Britton plays it. That was a dangerous pass to play. Didn't think he would play that, but could have worked really well in Sevenoaks' favour. Jim sends it towards Harry Beswick. This is beautiful stuff. Harry Beswick sends it back towards Miles Miller. Miles Miller swings at it, just gone out of play. Well judged there by Pete Westmoreland. Jim. Kyle Alexander. Still Kyle Alexander. And it's a goal. It's another dribble goal from Lewis Harris. He just took the ball right up the field, past Kyle Alexander. A bit of a mix-up, I believe, with who was defending that between James Mason and Kyle Alexander. And he just took it straight in. It's a very, very great individual goal, but a total mix-up at the back for Sevenoaks. Again, they won't be happy with looking back at it, because without these, I'm not going to say sloppy goals, but goals that you don't often see nowadays in power chair football with the dribble, especially from Lewis Harris, who's more of an outgoing pass around, and it is half time, so that goal scored right on the fringe of half time. But yeah, Sevenoaks will be disappointed with them 2 goals, but a very well worked goal for their goal. Leeds battling, showing great character to go 1-0 up, and then when conceding, to come fighting back out, and Lewis Harris to grab himself a brace. So far, score is Sevenoaks 1, Leeds Chariots 2. We'll be back after a break. Welcome to the second half of Sevenoaks PFC versus Leeds Chariots. We've got had a blockbuster of a first half. Leeds 2-1 up after 3 brilliantly worked goals. We've started the click the wrong button. Sent up from kick-off straight up the pitch. Kyle Alexander with his signature hit. Ball peters out for a sideline. Kyle Alexander takes the ball into the tackle with Jack Maxwell. Some good communication from James Mason. Kyle does very well there to get past Jack Maxwell, but can't keep it in there. It was Harris. Jack Maxwell near. Was in the gantry. Trying to get a corner. Will be his aim. Got an update on why Dan Rigby was substituted off. He's actually got a damaged chair that has been getting fixed on the sideline for it'll be about half an hour now. He came off in the first half and they've been working on it over half time during the first half and 2 minutes into the second half. But it looks like he's about to come on soon. That'll be a addition. To the Leeds squad. Just putting his final straps on his Dan Rigby. Oh, James Mason takes a goal kick, but it had too much venom on it. Not often you can complain about that, but it was just too much for Miles Miller to control. Kyle Alexander sends it towards Harry Bestwick. Miles Miller, 360, just misses the ball, but it will be a 2-on-1 anyway. Oh, in the favour of Sevenoaks. So an opportunity here to level things out. 3 minutes into the second half. Kyle Alexander has a swing at it, but Lewis Harris brings it out. Harris takes it into the deep into the danger area for Sevenoaks. That'll be a corner ball. Corner ball correctly given. Oh, it's a goal kick, overruled by the referee. Lewis Harris shares a joke around with the refereeing team, Paul Yates, whose son is watching in the comment section. Hello to Adam. If you're still watching this enthralling game Mixture of league positions between the two, but that's not stopping the entertainment flowing. It's a close battle. Jim Mason. Cut out Jack Maxwell. That's excellent work. For Mason to stay in the box. A slight complaint of no advantage given there, but they got the free kick. Harry Bestwick swings it across. Oh, Miles Miller, Kyle Alexander. Ball flies up in the air and deflects out for a sideline. It's great stuff to find the gaps for Sevenoaks. They're doing really well in doing so, but just that final finish has proven to be difficult once or twice this game so far. Lewis Harris looking for that dribble again. Surely he can't score a hat-trick of dribbles. That's unheard of in the sport of power chair football these days. Lewis Harris has a swing, feints it. Miles Miller sets up the brick wall. Jack Maxwell. Miles Miller makes a bit of contact accidentally, unintentionally, with Jack Maxwell. Maxwell lines up for the corner. We'll blame that on our position, distracting him. Maybe. He's swung straight up the field. Harry Bestwick tries the two-touch, but is unsuccessful in doing so. And Peter's out for a goal kick. But encouraging signs from Sevenoaks that they are still in this game. Still no sign of Dan Rigby, who I believe his chair's ready, and he's ready after having some work done on it. That could be wrong. I know he was getting his straps on last time I looked, and he did give it a trial, run up and down the touchline, but that is Russ Rigby, coach, having a word with him. Kyle Alexander has a swing towards, wins a corner. Swung in by Kyle Alexander, but well dealt with by Leeds Chariots. Leeds now with the 2-on-1. Jack Maxwell. James Mason stuck in 2 minds what to do there. Jack Maxwell, James Mason. We've had a substitution we spoke about would happen. It has happened. Dan Rigby has come on and replaced Harrison Taylor. The Leeds Chariots. Confirmation will be on the screen shortly. Dan Rigby has a swing at it. Now it goes for sideline. Dan Rigby swings again. Seems to still be an issue with that chair of Dan Rigby's sticking. Not quite getting the power that we know he can get. An advantage for the 2-on-1 has been given, and they've gone for the direct sideline. Dan Rigby. Tries to take up on get the flick at Lewis Harris with the shot, but it's deflected. He's now battling away with Harry Bestwick. He's been quite quiet this game, as I said before. And then he popped up with a goal. Eight minutes left on the clock. Kyle Alexander has a swing at it, tries to get to Miles Miller, but is unsuccessful in doing so. James Mason, bit of a miss hit, has caught out Lewis Harris. Battling away from Miles Miller. Goes through him, but it will be a contact foul if the referee deemed no advantage. It certainly was, as Lewis Harris has got himself halfway up the pitch. Jack Maxwell fires it across. Well cut out. Dan Rigby. And then on the left hand side as you look, as the viewers can see, Harry Bestwick has a swing at it. Seems to have hurt Jack Maxwell in the process. But play on, says the referee. It's getting feisty now. Sevenoaks wanting at least something out of this game, which I must say they probably, definitely in the first half deserved. Dropped off a little bit in the second half. Miles Miller, well read. Puts it out. Lewis Harris takes him into the battle. Miles does well not to go into the box. James Mason. Dangerous Leeds set piece here. Don't really know what's going on. Lewis Harris has a shot on goal. And another shot. He wants that hat trick. Miles Miller puts it on the front of his bumper and charges. Gets the flip. Jack Maxwell lanes it up for the shot. It's well saved by James Mason. Still live though in the box. James swings at it. Could be giving it as a free kick. Referee puts his whistle to the mouth but doesn't give anything. Lewis Harris. There's going to be a penalty soon. Sevenoaks can't quite calm themselves down. They're getting more and more desperate, and that is a foul. Yeah, free kick in a dangerous area. Not quite a penalty. But I wouldn't say that I called it. Direct free kick. Dangerous area for Leeds. Can they take advantage of this? Got Maxwell swings at it. Dan Rigby hits it wide. James Mason. Kyle Alexander. Harry Bestwick. Well put out by Jack Maxwell. Determination. Took it to the corner. 3.5 minutes left. There'll be no rush to get it out of there. Jack Maxwell. Kyle Alexander. Things seem to have calmed down a little bit from Sevenoaks. Getting themselves a little bit het up with some of the gameplay that's happening. Miles Miller can't quite keep it in. He wasn't set up. They're rushing it now. They need to not. Still plenty of time left. There's still 10% of this second half left. Lewis Harris, Harry Bestwick battle it out about the halfway mark. Lewis Harris ends up on top. There's a 2-on-1 not been given. Miles Miller does well with the feint to full rotate, take it into the dribble. Lewis Harris. Free kick will be given for Lewis Harris. Reversing into Miles. No one back. In goal. All out attack from Sevenoaks. That's their style. That's what they do. Dan Rigby counters. Final minute and a half. It'll be a Leeds ball. Got to say Lewis Harris, man of the match. I'd say Lewis Harris is probably man of the match this game. His 2 solo individual goals have carried Leeds to the win. Maybe against the runner player slightly in the first half, but Leeds have been fantastic in the second half. Really solid. Sevenoaks will be slightly disappointed with a loss from this, but can't say that the second half definitely hasn't deserved Leeds win, because it probably has on the run of play. Final 20 seconds. Final 20 seconds. And Sevenoaks win the ball back. 10 seconds to get this ball up the pitch. Leeds will want to pin them down. Up it goes. Only as far as Jack Maxwell, who takes it into another dribble, looks for the corner. Jack Maxwell takes it into the corner. Kyle Alexander has to get out. It has to go now if Sevenoaks want anything. The referee looks at his watch. Paul Yates looks again at his watch. Takes the ball. James Mason has a hit. The goalkeeper playing 4 out now, which they have done pretty much all game, but now it seems as desperate as ever. James Mason. Up we go. Paul Yates. Whistle in hand. We're into added time. It's whistle's gone, and that is it. 2-1 the final score to Leeds. Sevenoaks will hold the head high, though Leeds will hold it even higher as they go 1 point off top, because the win on West Brom's pitch B over Villa shows that they are still top, but a very good game nonetheless. I've been Owen Swift. Thank you very much, and join us for the next game.